like garbage. There's no look about it. I feel like garbage. Anyways, so funny story. We're leaving the club last night.
Wait, what club?
We're leaving church last night, and well, actually, we're being kicked out.
Yeah,
what really happened? Basically, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning or something like that, and we're leaving. And how did we even end up talking to the Mexicans?
We were just bullshitting, talking to some of the churchgoers that were working
the fellow church,
and they were being kicked out as well and offered us a beer.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. We were drinking. They saw we were drinking Corona.
Yeah.
And we had this big cooler full of Corona, and they happened to be drinking those Modelos. Yeah. And they were telling us it's basically just like Corona in the can. I didn't believe them. They were fucking wrong. Well, anyways, we sat down, started to have a beer with them. They asked us to follow them out to the parking lot when we were talking to them, and you should have seen this little motherfucker right here go. I mean, I was hanging in there with a little bit of Spanish un poco. This guy was talking like he just jumped the fence with him.
What can I say?
I was amazed. I was speechless. I mean, I know he works like a Mexican. Didn't really know he spoke a lot of it.
I love dirty Latino women.
That's true. I seen it. Anyways, yeah.
Back to our story.
So back to our story. There we were. We're sitting in the parking lot, drinking these cans of beers. Also, this big bouncer comes by and kicks us out. Well, the Mexicans get our number, get Scott's number, and asked us to follow him to some club last night. Well, immediately I'm thinking, this is a bad idea. I'm drunk. I need to go home anyways. No good's gonna come from this. But from church, we were taking communion, and
at 4 in the morning.
At 4.
We were going to another late night church that stayed up until 6.
Mom, who you gonna believe?
Jesus so much.
Who you gonna believe, Mom? So, anyways, there we are. We're sitting down there talking to these guys, and I'm like, Scott, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Can I say fuck on my space? Okay. This isn't going on my space. Okay. So anyway, yeah. So we decide to haul ass. Well, they've already got Scott's number, and start blowing it up as soon as we pull out of the parking lot.
We're supposed to follow.
And we were supposed to follow them. Now we've got maybe 3 of their beers in the car with us, and Scott goes peeling around the corner. Oh my god! See, this is what it's like riding with him. I've been drinking all night, and I've got to ride back like this. I mean, it's like having a hungover guy next to any
Shut up, back to your story.
Anyways, so gonna wash that door again. Anyways, so we go hauling ass out of this parking lot. Well, Mr. Genius over here decides he wants to go hide from the Mexicans because they're right behind us or something. So we go peeling out, go hide in this back ass, like little Verizon,
like a utility. They were
like utility service building or something with a gated fence around it. You know, it's like restricted access, towing enforced, you know, do not park here, you know, little skulls and crossbones and shit, and Scott goes pulling into the parking lot. While we're sitting there camped out, we're waiting to see if any Mexicans drive by, and we're drinking these Modelos, and all of a sudden, this car across the street from us turns on his lights and pulls out, goes around, and it's a fucking cop.
Saw us pull in the parking lot.
Saw us pull in the parking lot. Obviously sees we're drinking in the car. Pulls a Yui and drives by us. Puts the light. Does he put the light on us the first time?
Put the spotlight.
Yeah, he put the spotlight on us the first time, and we're like, fuck, you know. But he doesn't pull in. He's just fucking with us. So he drives by. Scott proceeds to take every beer, grabs the one out of my hand and chunks it over the fence. Son of a bitch explodes all over the wall. Then he takes his Corona bottle and in a stealthy effort smashes it on the ground. Then the cop rolls by the other way. Scott's getting a little freaked out. I don't blame him.
I was a lot freaked out.
Scott was a lot freaked out. Scott was peeing himself. But I realized we had another beer in the car. So Scott, being the girly arm he is, tries to throw it over the fence again. Son of a bitch hits the fence and explodes everywhere, showering beer all over the front of the car. And the cop rolls by.
Yeah.
So Scott's freaking out. He's like, get out of the car, we're calling a fucking cab. We're both obliterated. So we get out of the car, start walking out the back entrance of this place. I mean, I don't know how many little exits this place had. It was like 3. But we start walking out the back way because the cops running the front round. We walk down the back way, and the cop happens to just drive by at that exact moment when we come walking out of there. So we're both just like, we're standing behind this building, no access, you know, do not enter, electric fence.
We work for Verizon.
We work for, obviously we don't work for Verizon. We're just chugging beers in your parking lot. Hey, but I've got your phone service, so. Anyways, we don't really know what to do at this point. Our drunk minds is just, there's no way out. Scott's crying. He's in tears at this point.
Yeah.
We're watching his life go down the drain because we're either getting a DUI or
going to jail for trespassing.
Going to jail for trespassing or intoxication in public. But not open a container.
I'm fucked.
Yeah, we're fucked either way. But luckily, there must have been some cop party at the local Circle K down the street. Because I finally talked Scott into let's hopping in the car, going out this little back way, you know, all quick and quiet, like, you know. So, you know, you hear his exhaust from like 6 fucking miles. Well, he hops in, we go all nice and quiet, like, out the little back side entrance and drive by. And of course, there's every freaking cop in the world sitting in Circle K. We make it home.
Yeah.
Neither one of us went to pound me in the ass prison.
No.
Sorry to say, Scott.
I was happy. Well, I could have been happier, but